I know how much you love that place, but we got super late models here at the Eldora Speedway. Big problems early for Cody B. McDonald at number 28 machine. He can't turn. He's all crossed up. He's still crossed up, and we got cars spinning out. Aaron Brown and company. We may have our first yellow flag. Yellow flag on the speedway already. Downtown Aaron Brown. As something happened way before that. You got Cody B. McDonald getting crossed up. Got behind the number 17, and he's all cristed out here a little bit in that number 28 machine. Can't get the car to turn. Everybody else is cracking it out. Daniel and company, and holy cow, the 56 ride of Aaron Brown got caught up. And that's going to be our first EOL penalty here, I believe, as the 13 came up in there as David Ellis gets right there in that left side quarter panel for our first event. Our first yellow flag. But that all started up front there with the good old, what up, Frylock? Good to see you today. That all started over Cody not able to go anywhere. I don't know if he's got a broken right front or not. But the 13 of David Ellis is just going to get into him. We'll draw that EOL and shebang. Alrighty, well, David, you came up there and tagged them a little bit off there and got them into turn 3 and 4, and I believe we should be ready to go. We'll go ahead and double file them up this time around. All cars will double file them up this time by. Oh, we're doing good. Our first race only had one yellow flag in it, 20 cars to start, and 22 have opened. The mechanic, the concession stand is now open. Let's go. All right, guys, get your hands on your wheels. Get ready to go. That first start was all jumbled up. Go when the car goes in front of you. We'll do this again. So we're going to restack them and re-rack them as Dane Norris, that internet problem still kind of there. Not as bad as it used to be, as the 17 of Clayton Ellis got a bad start once again as our super late models are underway here once again at the Eldora Speedway. Silas, have you got a new work? Are you working anywhere else as an announcer? Oh man, guys are just slicing and dicing their way through the middle of turn 3 and 4. As the 55 of Jeff Wagner's going to go 3 wide with Clayton Ellis on the outside. Still 3 wide through the middle of 3 and 4. Jeff Wagner trying to hold the middle side with Bryce Young there as well. As we got 5 out of 40 for the super duper late models. As Andrew Bassett loves the super duper late models. The reason why I call them super duper late models is because I added extra horsepower to these cars, taking some weight out of them, and Daniel Betts with a big car high. Car high, Daniel Betts in the 14. As everybody else continues to race through, we're 3 wide, 4 wide once again, as we're still 3 wide in turns 1 and 2. As Dane Norris in the 115 has not had the best of luck here tonight. He's been more or less a mid-pack car this afternoon. As Clayton Ellis going to get right underneath the skirt. Bryce Young in the 7B as we're 4 wide once again off of turn 3 and 4. Guys still slicing and dicing. Dane Norris, that internet problem still flashing here or there every once in a while, but nothing too crazy. And so you have 8 out of 40 so far, and this racing is absolutely all over the racetrack of this time. As racing continues, Dane Norris has got nowhere to go. He's going to get all the brake binders out of the backstretch. And how do you get in these events? They're called SLR in hosted sessions. You must have an A-class or better to join. A-Class 2000 or better. These guys are doing a really good job here with the Eldora Speedway as Kinder Tosh. Actually, it's Hayden Tolson, your race leader, but the racing is so good in the mid-pack of the field, and I just can't keep the cameras off of them. 3 wide, 4 wide here with the Eldora Speedway. Noah Carpenter in the 6 car into the wall. 11 out of 40. Here comes Dane Norris battling back to the inside. 12 out of 40 here tonight as the super late models. You got Kyle Brennan at number 39 machine. Tyler Trenham telling them to move down to the backstretch. It'll be the 7 to Bryce Young to the inside with the 55 machine. That's going to be Aiden Lewis as they continue to roll right through the middle of turn 3 and 4. 13 out of 40 for the supers. Man, Dane Norris getting alongside Pro Series driver Noah Carpenter. Clayton L is going to go to the inside. They're 3 wide once again here at the Eldora Speedway. 14 out of 40 here tonight as David Ellis has decided to park his race car. He has had enough here tonight as David Ellis's day is over. Hayden Tolson out to a commanding lead here this afternoon, running 14.897. He is your current race leader. Battle's going to be for the second spot. Here comes the 55 of Mr. Jeff Wacker and Kinder Tosh. As Tosh on the 11T, Jeff Wacker to the inside. When do you see an Eldora Speedway have 2 lanes to race in? As we're 25 out of 40 here for the supers at the Eldora. As Kyle Brennan fans, we got Kyle Brennan at number 39 machine. He's going to be so far up 13 spots from his starting position. He is currently sitting 7th. His last lap time with a 15.211, sponsored by Dirt Girl. If you want a driver, please let me know. I will give them airtime. So Kyle Brennan messed up there a little bit, got in the wall. Dane Norris going to get right there into him. Good save as the 55 machine of Aiden Lewis will battle to the inside. We got 23 to go. Playing a little ring around the rosy tonight for these super late models. Noah Carpenter, the Pro Series driver, going to throw the slide job to Daniel Betts. Betts going to be forced to go to the outside, and what a move for Carpenter, as that's going to be a battle for the 4th spot. As Noah Carpenter to the inside, down to the backstretch. You've got the 14 of Betts and Clayton Ellis banging the right rear off the wall, as it's going to be the old number 14 of Betts with a good run in the middle of 3 and 4. We got 21 to go. 21 to go for tonight's super duper late models. As the number 55 of Jeff Wacker's going to throw that slide job. JJ, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. As it's all going to be the 11T of Kinder Tosh. Right battle back to the outside. Mechanics in charge of our concession stands here tonight. We need our liquor salesman to come back of Mr. Old Davy Jones. We just have a big thing going on about liquor, but you got to battle for the 3rd spot. Jeff Wagner in that number 55 machine. Hayden Tolson has left the field, by the way. 5-second gap over Kinder Tosh as Hayden Tolson is just now crossing the start-finish line. As second place going to go to Kinder Tosh on the 11T. As we have our yellow flag. Oh, the 79 is going to get underneath the 115, gets hard on the binders, and that'll be our second caution flag of the night. Second cause of yellow. Looks like he got a little too hard on the brake binders, trying to avoid the 115. Gets right underneath the skirt there, send him up flying, gets up into the fence line for his first EOL. He tried to keep it going, but unfortunately his tires came to a stop and he'll grab his EOL. Remember, optional repair work is available during yellow flag conditions. If you want to pull it in and get work done on that race car, I highly recommend it. So Dalton Stevens is going to pull his car in as our second yellow flag waves here for the Eldora Speedway, as we had 23 out of 40 laps. As we got the fans for the 55, that's going to be old Mr. Jeff Wacker. Jeff Wacker fans in the stands on the roof, the rails. Love to see what else is on there. The Humboldt Clothing, the Enterprise Electrical, the Midwest. Let's look at that real close. The Midwest Sheet Metal, Hercules Ceiling Products, number 55, and Macro Tools. That's going to be there as well. I saw Kyle Brennan fans as the Brennan Trucking number 39 is also here. Cocky Floyd design on the side of that race car. Also has Dirt Girls, a fan. So now we all got to be jealous, guys. Double file this time by. Double file, one the green. Dalton, come on down. Field's coming around down to the back stretch. Come on down. So Dalton Stevens and that number 79 got some repair work done on that race car as we are ready to rumble here tonight as the 327 of Hayden Tolson through the middle of 3 and 4. We are underway. Nope, this is a hosted session, Nick Tharp. Super late model drivers, A-Class or better, plus we have Pro Series drivers. Oh, Bryce Young's gonna get fenced up. Can he keep it on the wall? And it looks like Bryce Young is gonna draw the yellow, but gets off the speedway in time. Boy, oh boy, as Bryce Young's car high issues are still becoming a thing, as the 39 of Kyle Brennan at 13 spot, 16 to go. $15 to go tonight for the super duper late models as the number 39 of Kyle Brennan. Meanwhile, the 55 machine is going to be Aiden Lewis as everybody's doing a pretty good job as we're going to slice right through. Here comes that Pro Series driver, Noah Carpenter. Carpenter had a run. Daniel Betts gave him a little bit of a door down to the front stretch. A Pro Series driver, Noah Carpenter, to the outside. He will tiptoe right through the middle of 3 and 4. He's going to get a good run as Todd's going to be left sitting on the inside. He gave the old Carpenter ride a good run for that third slot as he's up 9 spots from his starting position. Things are starting to get a little slicey. Things are starting to get a little slicey as we roll on. Park that 6 on the slab, says Tarwater. I just found out recently that Noah Carpenter is an iRacing Pro Series driver. So is Hayden Tolson. Can Noah Carpenter catch up to him? We had 2 yellows here for the Eldora Speedway. Jeff Wacker in the 55 to the inside. Everybody else is burying the race cars. What a move here by Carpenter. Carpenter with a big slider in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Climbs up the hill. We got 10 to go this time by. Jeff Wacker with a good slider in turn 1 and 2, playing the safe game, but here comes Carpenter, a good run to the inside, as Noah Carpenter will take a shot in 3 and 4. It's Clayton Ellis all over the back bumper of the 55, telling him, let's get going, bud. Wacker's going to be able to tiptoe his way to the inside, slide job and a half. Wacker's going to be able to hold on to that position as my scoring and timing kind of crapped out on me here a little bit as we got 9 to go, making 8 to go this time by. Gotta love it when the SDK and the scoring does not get along. As we're here at the Eldora Speedway, unfortunately, it's going to be a top chop track now here later this afternoon. As the battle continues on, A-Dog is rooting on for Tyler Carpenter. As we had some contact there between Jeff Wacker and the 55 and the 17 of Clayton Ellis, as Ellis get moved to the third slot. Here comes at number 14, Daniel Betts on the inside of Jeff Wacker. Looks like Wacker's car is starting to go away on him as we get about 6 more to go. Fans are rooting on the old Noah Carpenter number 6 ride. Good to see you all rooting on the Noah Carpenter machine, but he's got 5 to go to catch up the Pro Series driver of Hayden Tolson in the 327. As racing continues here this afternoon, 5 to go as Tolson's got a 2.9 lead over Carpenter, Clayton Ellis in the number 17. You have the 55 of Jeff Wacker. Here comes that 39 of Kyle Brennan, up 15 spots from his starting position as, oh, he's going to run right into a 14 of Daniel Betts. Daniel Betts' tires are gone. He's going to throw the slide job. Kyle Brennan will move right back to the 5th spot. 3 to go for the super duper late models here tonight at the Eldora Speedway as Kyle Brennan did a really good job. Daniel Betts' car is gone. That thing is absolutely gone. 2 to go this time by. Betts' tires are completely burned off here with the Eldora Speedway. You can really tell as Stevenson gonna park one, and we got Daniel Betts in the wall, white flag in the air. Daniel Betts' car was completely done, but here comes the 327. It's going to be Hayden Tolson. He'll see the checkered flag. It'll go to the 6 of Noah Carpenter. After that's going to be the 17 of Clayton Ellis. You have the number 55 of Jeff Wacker. The other 55, that's